There, mathematicians. So we've been thinking a lot about ways to think about addition. And I have our poster here, ways to think about addition. And here's this girl thinking about addition with the plus sign. We thought about it as 10 and some more, thinking about our teen numbers. We thought about it as more joining, like some kids are sitting at a table and one more comes over. We thought about it as putting two groups together, like when we had red apples and green apples and put them together. And today I want to talk a little bit about this equal sign that we see a lot when we do addition sentences. The equal sign is for balancing. What the equal sign really means is that both sides, what's on one side of the equal sign and the other side of the equal sign, are really the same thing, just shown in different ways. Let me show you what I mean. So here I have a number sentence, an equation. This says 3 plus 2 equals 5. This equal sign here is really a balancing sign. It says that what's on this side and what's on this side are really the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and 2 more, 1, 2, 3 and 2 together, that's really the same as having 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These dots are really the same thing as these dots, just shown a different way. The equal sign is what tells you that. It says what's over here is really the same as what's over here, just shown a little different. Think about it as if these were cookies. If you had one plate with 3 cookies and another plate with 2 cookies and had them both, that's really the same thing as having 5 cookies on a plate. If one kid got 3 cookies and 2 cookies together, they would have 5 cookies. It would be the same as getting 5 cookies all at once. That's what that equal sign shows. Let's dive into the next part of our math unit. So today, for math, I'm going to tell you an addition story. Then you are going to use some manipulatives, like some cubes, to model the story, to show me the story using cubes. The stories will have lots of different things, like squirrels and boats and dogs, but we don't have squirrels and boats and dogs, at least not enough for math. So we're going to use cubes instead. The cubes will stand in the place of birds and squirrels and dogs. We'll use the cubes to represent them. I'll do the first one so that you understand what I mean. Here's the story. Listen closely. 4 squirrels are eating lunch at the squirrel feeder. 2 more join them. How many are eating at the feeder now? Let me say it again. This time, I'll use cubes. I have 4 squirrels. There are my 4 squirrels. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they're not real squirrels. They're cubes. But I don't have squirrels to play with, so I'll use cubes instead. I have 4 squirrels eating at the squirrel feeder. 2 more join them. Here they are, 1, 2. Hey, can we come eat with you? Now I have how many squirrels? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squirrels. Let's write a number sentence for that. I had 4 squirrels to start. Then 2 more joined. Hey, we're here to join. Plus 2 more squirrels equals, that's that balancing sign. That means that it's the same. Equals how many squirrels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 and 2, it's really the same as having 6. I could draw it too, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 is the same as having 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try another one. This time I want you to do it. Try this one with me. Make sure you have your counting cubes ready. This story is about dogs. Do we have real dogs to play with? No, not enough. So we'll use cubes to pretend to be dogs. Okay, there are 6 doggies swimming in the dog pool. 3 more doggies want to come swimming and jump in the pool. How many dogs are in the dog pool now? Let's represent that. Get out your cubes. As I tell the story, I want you to make it, and then I'll show you so you can check your work. Do it now with your cubes. There are 6 doggies in the dog pool. Make that. Show me the 6 doggies in the dog pool. You could even draw a dog pool on your whiteboard and put the doggies in there. Did you do it? Here is what it looks like for me. I have 6 doggies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are my 6 doggies in the dog pool. Now 3 more doggies come over and want to go swimming and jump in. Can you show me how you would have 3 more doggies come over? Did it look like this? Here's what mine looks like. 1, 2, 3 more dogs say, "Hey, we're coming swimming! Yay!" Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 dogs in the dog pool now. Let's write a number sentence for that. 6 doggies, right? Those were the 6 that were there at first, plus 3 more doggies that come over equals how many dogs in all? 9 dogs in all. That makes sense. Having 6 and 3 together is really the same thing as having 9. That's what that equal sign shows us. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 3, 1, 2, 3, is really the same thing as having 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Notice how we can show math, we can show addition in so many ways. We can show it with a number sentence, dot pictures, and even with cubes, even with manipulatives. Pause now to do your math homework. Pausa ahora para hacer tu tarea de matemáticas. Keep playing the video. I am going to tell you some story problems. You should pause the video while you model the story problems with your cubes and write a number sentence. When you are ready, press play to check your work. Sigue reproduciendo el video. Te voy a contar algunos problemas de historia. Debes pausar el video mientras modelas los problemas de la historia con tus cubos y escribes una oración numérica. Cuando esté listo, presione reproducir para verificar su trabajo. Now it's your turn to try some on your own. I'm going to read the story 2 times. I want you to model it using your cubes and then write a number sentence. When you're all done, you can keep playing the video to check your work. Don't forget to pause it while you're working so that it doesn't give away the answer. Okay, ready? Here's the first one. All right, here's number 1. Model it with your cubes and write a number sentence. There are 5 birds in the fountain, and 3 more came and joined them. How many birds are there in all? Make it with your cubes. Write a number sentence. I'll read it one more time. There are 5 birds in the fountain, and 3 more came and joined them. How many birds are there in all? Show the story with your cubes. Write a number sentence. When you're all done, press play. But press pause right now while you work. Time to check your work. There are 5 birds in the fountain. I can draw a little fountain. 5 birds are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3 more came and joined them. 1, 2, 3. Here they come. Now how many birds are there in all? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 birds in all. Let's write a number sentence. There were 5 birds plus 3 more came and joined them. And that equals, that's the same thing as having 8 birds in all. Let's do one more. Here is the story. Miss Minion had 6 yummy chocolate chip cookies. Then Mr. Frajot gave her 2 more. How many cookies does she have in all? Use your cubes to represent the cookies and write a number sentence. I'll tell you the story one more time. Miss Minion had 6 chocolate chip cookies. Then Mr. Frajot gave her 2 more. How many cookies does she have in all? Pause the video while you do the work. Then press play when you're ready to check your answer. Are you ready to check your work? Miss Minion had 6 chocolate chip cookies. Let's use cubes to be the cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Mr. Frajot gave her 2 more cookies. 1, 2. Here, Miss Minion, here are 2 more cookies. Oh, thank you, Mr. Frajot. How many cookies does Miss Minion have now? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Miss Minion now has 8 cookies. She has 8 cookies in all. Let's write a number sentence for it. Miss Minion had 6 yummy chocolate chip cookies. Those sound good. Then Mr. Frajot gave her 2 more, plus 2, adding 2 more, equals 8 cookies in all. This equal sign means it's the same. It's the same. 6 and 2 cookies is the same as 8 cookies. They are equal. Did you get it? Here are some extra story problems to practice if you want to do them. You do not have to do them. They are optional. Aquí hay algunos problemas extra para practicar si quieres resolverlos. No tienes que hacerlos. Son opcionales. There are 3 birds in a tree. Then 7 birds fly over. Now how many birds are there in all? Pause while you do it. Next one. There are 6 squirrels in the grass. 1 more squirrel joins them. Now how many squirrels are there? Pause while you do it. 5 apples are in the basket. Then the farmer puts 2 apples in the basket. Now how many apples are in the basket?